In this video, I will be showing how to build a chatbot with the ChatGPT API. Now for the components, first I will be using Jupyter Notebook, which will store the Python code being used for this project. Then I will use OpenAI, which will provide the API that's needed to run this project. And then we use large language models with supervised learning. This represents the model type of this project. Now I'm going to go over the architecture of this project. So from your device, you are going to access your personal Jupyter Notebook through Anaconda, which will display via the internet. Then you will use OpenAI Group to retrieve the GPT Model 3.5 Turbo. After that, we will use prompting. Prompting is essentially how you ask the model questions. So there's two types. We have zero-shot prompting, which does not have labeled data available for the new classes. And then we have few-shot prompting, which contains a limited number of labeled examples for each new class. This entire model that we created is a large language model, which is a model that enables computers to understand and generate language. There's two types of LLMs. First is a base LLM, which repeatedly predicts the next word based on training data. And then we have the instruction-tuned LLM, which tries to follow an instruction given. Now I'm going to show you how to set up your chatbot via Python code. So first we have to import OS, which will allow me to run a command in the Python script. Then we have to set up the OpenAI Python package here. It's important that if you don't already have your API key, you go to OpenAI to retrieve that. The instructions are pretty simple on the website of how to do that. Then we define two helper functions called getCompletion. Basically, we give a prompt and it puts it inside a user message. The model that we are using is the GPT 3.5 Turbo. It's trained to take in a series of messages as input and output a model-generated message. So in short terms, basically the user message is the input and the assistant message is the output. Here we have messages. The first is a system message, which basically gives an instruction by guiding the assistant on the output without the user knowing. The assistant messages are ChatGPT's messages, and then the user messages are the messages you give. So I'm going to run this. And then this is where we'll retrieve the completion of the above messages. So we have, you are a teacher, tell me a fact. Are chickens considered smart? And then as a user, I don't know. So we're going to run this and wait for an output. So we have, yes, chickens are indeed intelligent animals. They have been found to possess cognitive abilities such as the ability to learn and remember information, solve problems, and even exhibit self-control. They can recognize and remember different individuals, understand cause and effect relationships, and even perform basic mathematical calculations. Additionally, chickens have been known to exhibit complex social behaviors and may even display signs of empathy towards other chickens. Now we have another example, but instead this is being used as a chatbot. So we have the system message, you are a friendly chatbot, and the user message is, hi, my name is Jade. So I'm going to run this. And we have the output, hello Jade, it is nice to meet you. How can I assist you today? This is another more in-depth example, but instead we are asking the chatbot to remind me what is my name. As the output, it says your name is Jade. Now I'm going to show you how to create OrderBot. We can automate the collection of user prompts and assistant responses to build an OrderBot. The OrderBot will take orders at a burger restaurant. And you're able to play around with this if you'd like and change up the inputs. So first we have to define our helper function, which will basically collect the user messages so we don't have to physically type them in. The function is going to collect prompts from the user interface that we are building. Then it will append the prompts to a list called context. It will then call the model with that context. So we're just going to run this code. Okay. And now we have to create the user interface. And basically to display the context, we have the system message that contains the menu. So anytime we call the language model, the same context will be used. So I'm just going to run this code. We have to give it a second to load up. And here we have our order box. So I'm going to say, first we have to read the assistant. Hello, welcome to our burger restaurant. How can I assist you today? I'm just going to reply, hi. Can I get a cheeseburger with pickles? I'm going to press chat. And then we have the output, of course. Would you like any additional toppings on your cheeseburger, such as extra cheese, onion, lettuce, or bacon? I'm going to say no. And then we have them repeating the order back to us. All right, a cheeseburger with pickles. Is that for here or to go? I'm going to say for here. And then chat. Then once again, great. So just to confirm, you'd like a cheeseburger with pickles for here. Is there anything else you would like to add to your order? I'm going to put no. And then it tells us, all right, I have your order of cheeseburger with pickles for here. Your total comes up to $12.95. Is there anything else I can assist you with? So that is our output. We know that the order bot works, and it's cool to just play around with it and put your own inputs if you like. The code will work. And that is all for today's video. Thank you everyone for watching. And please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at jsing_tech@yahoo.com.